August 1914, the world had just stepped into war. Armies were mobilizing, alliances were activating, and plans that had been sitting on paper for years were suddenly real. Germany was already moving and moving fast. Their goal was simple: defeat France quickly before turning to face Russia. To do that, they needed to go around France's strongest defenses. That meant one thing: marching through Belgium, a neutral country, a country that wasn't supposed to be part of this big war at all. But standing in the way of that plan was a city most of the world had never heard of: Liege. Liege wasn't just a city, it was a fortress. A ring of powerful forts surrounded it: concrete, steel, artillery, built specifically to stop an invading army in its tracks. Germany expected little resistance. They believed Belgium would step aside or fall quickly. They were dead wrong. August 5th, the attack began. German troops advanced towards Liege, fast, confident, expecting a short fight. Instead, they were met with fire. Belgian soldiers held their ground. The forts opened up. Artillery thundered through the night. Explosions lit up the sky. German advance slowed, then stopped. This wasn't supposed to happen. Germany's entire strategy depended on speed, fast movement, quick victories, and no delays. But at Liege, that plan broke, because the resistance didn't collapse. It held. Fort Barchon and Fort Bonsel kept firing, day after day, night after night. Outnumbered, outgunned, but refusing to fall. And every hour mattered. Every delay gave France and Britain more time, so Germany changed tactics. If the forts wouldn't fall quickly, they would be destroyed. They brought in siege guns, massive weapons, some of the largest the world has ever seen. Not normal cannons. These were fortress killers, designed to break concrete apart, to erase defenses entirely. And when they fired, Liege began to break. One fort at a time. Walls cracked, roofs collapsed, entire structures were torn apart. Inside, defenders were overwhelmed by the sheer force of it. What had once been nearly unbreakable was being erased. After nearly 2 weeks, Liege fell. Germany had broke through. The walls into France were open again, but something had already gone wrong. Because even though Germany had won, they had lost time. And in war, time is everything. Belgium's resistance had delayed them. But not by years, not by months, but enough. Enough for France and Britain to mobilize, to prepare, to build defenses. That was supposed to be a vast victory, but it was already slowing down. The Battle of Liege became the first major land battle of World War I, and it revealed something immediately. This war would not be quick. It would not be clean. It would not follow the plan. It would become something stronger, longer, and heavier, and far more destructive than anyone had expected. A small country had stood in the way of a superpower and changed the timing of the world war, not by stopping it, but by slowing it down. And that delay would create a ripple forward into every trench, into every battle, into every year that followed. The first shots had been fired, the first stand had been made, and as the guns fell silent over Liege, the world was just beginning to understand what they stepped into.